Welcome to Realms of Rivalry, a concept that brings together legendary characters from diverse realms and civilizations, putting them against each other in epic battles. The story begins in the bustling streets of New York City. Bruce Banner, attempting to escape the chaos that follows him, is living a quiet life in a small apartment. But peace is fleeting for the man burdened with the rage of the Hulk. A sudden tremor shakes the city, sending buildings crumbling and people screaming. In the heart of the chaos, a massive, lion-headed creature emerges, the Nemean Chimera, a beast loosed upon the mortal realm by Hades to sow destruction. Hercules, the legendary demigod, steps into the mortal plane, summoned by Zeus himself to contain the beast. Armed with his indomitable strength and divine weapons, Hercules confronts the creature head-on. Meanwhile, the destruction triggers Bruce's transformation. The Hulk emerges, misunderstanding the scene. Seeing the towering Chimera and the powerful Hercules as equal threats to the city's safety, he roars, his primal instincts urging him to engage. As Hercules wrestles the Chimera, the Hulk charges in with earth-shattering force. His colossal fist collides with Hercules' back, sending the demigod sprawling. Hercules rises, his golden lion skin cloak shimmering in the sunlight. He glares at the Hulk, mistaking him for another of Hades' creations. "You dare strike the son of Zeus?" Hercules booms. The Hulk, unresponsive to reason, lets out a deafening roar. He leaps, fists raised, aiming to crush Hercules. The demigod catches the Hulk midair, their impact cracking the ground beneath them. Hercules, displaying his godly strength, throws the Hulk into a building, collapsing it. But the Hulk emerges from the rubble, angrier and stronger. The battle spills into the city streets, each blow causing seismic waves. Hercules hurls his enchanted mace at the Hulk, who catches it midair, his fingers tightening around the divine weapon. The two grapple, their titanic strength causing shockwaves that shatter windows and upend cars. Hercules, realizing the Hulk's strength is increasing with his rage, tries a new approach. He uses his agility and centuries of combat experience to outmaneuver the green behemoth. Ducking under a wild swing, Hercules lands a thunderous uppercut that sends the Hulk flying into the Hudson River. The crowd, watching in awe, cheers Hercules. But the water begins to churn violently. With a deafening roar, the Hulk emerges, leaping back to the battlefield. Now fully enraged, the Hulk smashes a bus and hurls it at Hercules, who deflects it with his bracers. The demigod leaps high, crashing into the Hulk with his shield, pinning him momentarily. "You have strength," Hercules admits, panting, "but you lack discipline." The Hulk responds with a devastating headbutt, dazing the demigod. With a swift follow-up, the Hulk slams Hercules into the ground, creating a crater. The city shakes as their blows grow even fiercer. Hercules rises, his eyes glowing with divine fury. Channeling his father Zeus, he summons a bolt of lightning that strikes his mace. The weapon now radiates celestial energy. "Enough!" Hercules roars, swinging the mace with all his might. The blow connects with the Hulk's chest, sending him crashing through several buildings. The Hulk, stunned but undeterred, gets up and charges. Hercules meets him head-on. Their fists collide, creating a shockwave that flattens everything in a 2-block radius. Hercules uses the moment to grab the Hulk, performing a wrestling maneuver that leaves the green giant pinned. Despite the Hulk's immense strength, Hercules taps into his divine endurance, holding the Hulk down. Using a combination of brute force and strategic strikes to pressure points, Hercules begins to weaken the Hulk. "You fight with passion, beast," Hercules says. "But passion alone cannot defeat a god. The Hulk's rage starts to wane, his strength diminishing. Hercules lifts him high into the air and slams him into the ground with godlike force. Hercules, standing over the subdued Hulk, raises his mace. But instead of delivering a finishing blow, he pauses. "You are not my enemy," Hercules declares. "You fight for reasons I do not understand, but I will not destroy one who defends the innocent, however misguided." The Hulk, still breathing heavily, slowly begins to transform back into Bruce Banner. Exhausted, Bruce looks up at Hercules. I didn't mean to hurt anyone," Bruce murmurs. Hercules nods, extending a hand. "Then let us ensure this never happens again." With the Hulk subdued, Hercules turns his attention back to the Chimera. With a single, decisive strike, he vanquishes the beast, sending it back to the underworld. The city erupts in applause as Hercules raises his mace triumphantly. Bruce, now fully himself, approaches Hercules. "Thank you," he says, his voice filled with gratitude. "I'm sorry for the destruction I caused." Hercules clasps Bruce's shoulder. "Your strength is both a blessing and a curse, mortal. Learn to wield it wisely." As the sun sets, Hercules vanishes in a burst of golden light, leaving Bruce to reflect on the day's events. The people of New York rebuild, inspired by the god who showed mercy and the mortal who carried unimaginable strength. In the halls of Olympus, Zeus watches with pride as his son returns. "You showed restraint and wisdom, Hercules," Zeus says. "You have proven yourself not only the strongest but the most noble." Hercules bows. "Strength without wisdom is folly, father. Even the mightiest must learn this lesson." Thus, the clash between Hercules and the Hulk ends not in destruction, but in understanding, their battle becoming the stuff of legends in both the mortal and divine realms.